Although, people tell stories all the time. You probably couldn't count the number of stories you hear every day. But stories aren't simply stories. They do something. They serve a number of purposes in our interactions and communications with others. Storytelling is a good way to connect and to share experiences that is also a way to persuade or alter another's attitude. Narration can make an abstract point come alive for a reader. The story can make a reader identify with, feel compassion for, or be repelled by others and what they represent. In this writing assignment, you will draw upon one of your own experiences to tell a story that makes a significant point for your audience. As your textbook states, a narrative either informs, argues, or entertains. So when thinking about an experience to write about, consider how your experience fulfills one of these three functions. You may think of an experience in which you learned something, or one in which you came to a realization or new understanding. You may even provide a perspective your audience may not share on a familiar event. Or you may want to talk about a funny experience or an interesting twist of fate. Whatever you choose, it should interest someone beside yourself. Your narrative should speak to a specific audience. If you are writing about your experience with an unethical credit card company that preyed on college students, then you want to direct your narrative to other college students, warning them not to get into a similar financial situation. Whatever topic you choose, you should think of the narrative that an audience can engage in, one they can associate with, or one that will make them think about something they have never really thought of before. Each of the characteristic features of narrative is explained in the book beginning on page 108 with a bulleted list. You might refer to the readings, especially the one on pages 118 through 121, which is annotated to point out how each of the features is used in one text. One option for writing a narrative is the coming-of-age story, which is something all of us have experienced. What was the significant event? What specifically happened, and who were the key players in the story? Describe the setting with vivid and descriptive details. Who's going to be the narrator? Will it be first-person narration? After you begin to answer these questions, keep in mind the so what question. Why is this coming-of-age story important and significant? Why should it matter to us as listeners or readers? The requirements are listed in the document, Remembering an Event. Here you will find several ideas for writing the Remember an Event essay. In addition, there is an example of a student's narrative. This is your first draft. Next week, you will exchange your paper with another student for peer review. After this is completed, you will write your final paper. More information forthcoming next week. As always, you have a TED Talk to view for a journal entry and a couple of podcasts to listen to for the discussion board. Regarding the discussion board, many of you are forgetting to respond to two other students' response. To reacquaint you with what the discussion board entails, click on the word discussion. This will take you to a document that explains the nature of the discussion board. Do not minimize this important component of the class. That's it for now. Remember to log on 2 or more times this week. I may revise or add a few things. Take care.